Good morning, guys. Hope you're all doing good. Today is Friday. It is just after 9 a.m. Miss Henna and I are off to Convoy this morning to go pick up some material. We got a couple different jobs to go to today. We had a lot of snow that hit us early on this week. It happened last weekend, and so a lot of it has just finished melting. It kind of set us back a little bit because we do still have a lot of projects to get finished. But the next couple weeks are looking really nice, which is great. You know, like mid 5 degrees upwards and around like 7 degrees, that kind of thing, but no snow, just a little bit of rain here and there. So this will be a good chance for us to finish up the rest of our season and finish up all of our loose ends and get to work on all of the back end stuff. So I got some fun stuff to show you once we get back to the house. But for now, like I said, we are off to Convoy. We're gonna go pick up a bundle of capping, and we have a bathroom vent that we're gonna put in as well. So, you wanna say anything?
God bless.
You wanna say hi to the people?
Oh, hi people.
Let's get on the road. All right, Miss Henna. We are just pulling up the Convoy, waiting on a bundle of our capping. We got some caulking in the back, and then we got our bathroom vent in the back as well. Do you mind if I crack this open? One of the bundles we got last week, it had some really weird mold on it.
Okay.
Mind if I just take a look at it?
You can go ahead.
All right.
That's fine.
Yeah, this one's fine.
It's good?
Yeah, mostly any bundle we get normally doesn't have an issue. It was just these BPs. I imagine they don't get bought out all the time,
no,
right?
No.
Yeah.
Dead stock.
All right, thanks, sir.
No problem.
Take care. There you go. Nice clean bundle.
Thanks.
No problem.
Appreciate it. The trailer says thank you too. Doesn't have to smell like that.
All right, we're gonna head back home, pick up the trailer, and then we're gonna get on our way to the first job site, which is actually south of where we live. So we actually kind of are already heading that way, which is why I just ended up bringing this truck and not the whole setup. So it's out in Paris, hon. Paris, France. Paris, France. Oh, that's twisted. All my ladders in there. All right, we're gonna go load up on the trailer.
Trailer.
Get that all situated. We're gonna grab all of our material out of the other truck. Temperature on the truck this morning is 5 degrees. I don't think I said that this morning. It is pretty good for mid-November. Like I said, weather for the next couple weeks is pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys see that? Snow. Well, the entire ground was covered with like 2 inches of we probably got 3-4 inches of snow last Sunday. Like, we got dumped on. It was sticking to the trees, everything. Well, yeah, it was kind of stressing me out because we still have a lot of stuff to do.
No stress.
No stress.
Success.
Ah. I gotta pull ahead just a titch. Oh, oh, me mama. Smooth, yup, me mama. Just give it a little love tap. All right, check our lights. Lights are looking good. All right. Onward. All right, Miss Henna and I are suited up. Trailer is loaded, and we are ready to go. On to the first job site. Pulling up to project number 1. I'm gonna try and back the trailer into this driveway here. It's pretty tight, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. Ooh, that one was a bit tricky.
Yeah, a little tight with all these trucks parked right here.
Open that up. Pardon me?
There it goes. didn't automatically lock, then you
Oh,
gotta
no?
watch that.
Ooh, scary business. Okay, so I gotta come forward a bit. Now good. All right.
Oh, okay.
And then one thing I've learned is never try to use a knife on shingles like this, especially when it's cold. Use snips. Your life mate goes a lot easier. Huh? Me? Well, that's something I knew back when I was just a baby. He's just a baby. Beautiful. Alright, I'm just gonna go bring up some pitch schnappers.
There's 2 over there already.
Awesome. This isn't like a super steep home, but the roof does have a decent amount of pitch on it. So, just bringing up some pitch hoppers. Our roof vent is basically gonna go right there. Our bathroom is right on this section here. Our piping is currently venting out of that attic vent. So we're just gonna leave that and then cut in our bathroom vent right there. All right, got our flex pipe, got our tuck tape. That's all good. Got our screws, screw gun, got our schnips. Thank you. I'm just gonna have Henna bring up my 4th pitch hopper so I can kind of transfer this stuff up and over so I'm not having anything fall or time. Take your time. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna cut my hole right here. So one of the best ways to go about it with cold shingles is with snips. Right, Miss Henna?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna break apart. I'm gonna separate this shingle. So, yeah, so I'm gonna tuck this vent there-ish. Okay, so I gotta lift out this shingle as well, but these would be a lot easier to work with if we can get the whole shingle lifted. A lot less likely of damaging it when we're working with it, so, okay. So now I just need to mark my width. So I'm gonna cut it a little bit tight just to start. Don't want to cut too much out. Something like that. Okay, so we're gonna mark there and mark there. So I'll just cut part of this shingle out. Part of this shingle out. And this vent is going to sit right about there. So we're going to have to come roughly an inch onto this shingle. And cut that out. This is why we're using snips, because if you're to use a knife on this, you have a much higher chance of tearing the shingle or cutting too far past because the shingles are so rigid and hard to work with. Okay, now for this bit, probably just gonna have to use our knife. Just want to be careful with it. And then we're gonna want roughly a 5x5 hole. Okay. But if it's a little bigger, that's fine too. And I've already been in the attic, so I know I'm cutting through barn board. So I gotta get pretty deep with these cuts. There we go, just clean that up a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna take our flex pipe, use this box for all of our garbage. Now I'm just gonna do a little dry fit. This might be just a little bit too short. Yeah, so it's a little bit too tight. So just gonna cut this. Looks like my hole is fine. All right, so now I'm just gonna take our flex pipe, run that in through the hole. So now we're just gonna get our flex pipe ready, run that in through the hole, and I'm basically right above the bathroom pan right now. So we give it two seals. So we seal this to make it all airtight. And then I bring the insulation up and over. So that's keeping everything warm. All right, cut that off. That's it for the tuck tape. It's until we go inside. Now we just gotta get this thing actually up and under the shingles, which is kind of the hardest part. All right, great success. So what I typically like to do is run a bead of caulking along the outside, because obviously we can't really fasten these. I can fasten this corner underneath the shingle, but apart from that, I can't do a whole lot. You saw how like limited access we have. Okay, so I put caulking underneath so that it helps. It's kind of just extra preventative when screwing these in, so it's not just relying on the washer. It's also, I don't know how I didn't get a bit in here, and I was cleaning it out, but anyways. The hex drive is 1/4 inch anyway, so it'll work. Okay, that is complete for the most part. Let's take a little piece of this shingle and we'll just kind of clean up some of this blown out caulking. So that is all good to go. Just take a photo for the client, and that is complete. Now the rest of it, we just have to do in the attic space. Hey, Miss Hannah, can I see that blower, please?
Pardon me while I break a bunch of leaves. I've got boards, so I was like, I might as well clean their yard.
Oh, I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Then all I should need is just my knife and the tuck tape.
Both are in your pouch.
Yeah, and since I'm wearing coveralls, I can just put it in my pockets. All right, guys, well, when I arrived, we weren't originally gonna be hooking up the vent, but the customer changed his mind. So I'm not gonna film during that portion. I'll pick the camera up when I'm done that. It's just gonna be claustrophobic. You're not gonna be able to see anything anyways. So I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. All right, well, we got everything fastened in there. Miss Hannah is cleaning up some leaves for the neighbor. Trailer's packed up.
Yep, everything should be good to go.
All right. All right, well, we are off on to our next project. Project number 2. Project number 2.
Product number 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not in the gate building business. Yeah. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Could paste together some old shingle. I can make magic happen with shingles, so yeah. Probably make a new door. So you guys will recognize this job from our last video, but we did come here, but we just ran just out of enough cap to finish this hip, and then there's 2 other hips on the back that we still gotta do. So won't be here for very long, but then I gotta pop over to the neighbor's house over there and replace a few caps for him, do some general sealing. There's another neighbor just down the road that also needs some trough cleaning.
Well, I just pulled off this, which has the orange slaggy stuff.
All right.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten to the rest of the bundle, but that was in that stack. So,
Nasty.
so wherever they have that pallet stored, it needs to be moved. You know? Did that pallet come from inside or outside?
Oh, outside. Yeah, all their shingles are outside.
Oh, gotcha.
Unfortunately, it'd be really nice,
Yeah, because
really nice if they stored it inside, but needs a really big building for that.
Or you could just erect a tent. Doesn't
Yeah,
have to be anything big, just enough to keep the worst of the weather off it.
it'd
so
be
you don't
really
have
nice.
this happening.
Look at Miss Henna all set up, ready to go. Whoa. All done. Just got a bit of garbage to throw down, and that's all she wrote. On to Mr. Jeff's. So I don't know if I mentioned this. This is a project we're doing next spring. It's we're just starting to hit some cooler temperatures, and I don't want to risk the quality of the end result for the project. And the weather's not like super optimal right now anyways. You kind of get a day to work, and you gotta take a day off because of rain and or snow, etc. So what we're gonna do is just, there's a couple spots in this house where the capping is worn out. So we're just gonna go over and make sure those are all fixed up. And we do this occasionally with customers if they sign on for a roof replacement, but they're dealing with a leak, or they're, you know, they have some issues and we can't get to the project that year. What we'll do is, as long as they sign on, we'll come by and take care of everything free of charge. And then that way that gets them by until we can actually come in and do the replacement. So that's what we're doing today. It's just replacing a couple hip and ridge capping, and then I'm just gonna go over and reseal all their accessories so that they're good to go for the winter. Now you got all the weight.
There's not much in here.
Does it feel like I have all the weight?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Why don't I go over to Jeff's? I'll leave you here
I'll go blow off Rob's
and just run with the leaf blower.
Yeah.
Because we're plugged in, you got batteries charging. Why don't we go blow down Rob's driveway? All right. What? Who's smoking?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, this is kind of smoking, isn't it?
Smoking. Okay, well this battery's old enough that it's done.
Yeah, it's kaputzi.
That was scary. Go like this.
It must be really hot.
Oh, yeah, that is actually pretty toasty.
Just keep an eye on it, okay?
Yeah, well, throw here, I'm here.
All right, just maybe stand back from it a little bit.
You want to put it on the road?
No, I don't want anybody to run over it.
No, I just mean on the edge.
Yeah, that's fine. Jeez, I've never had something like that happen. Battery catch on fire. My goodness. Okay, so the majority of these caps were There's one on that corner there. That was really bad. And there is 2 on each one of these ridges. So the rest of these, although they're not in good shape, they'll be fine for over the course of the winter. We're just gonna cover up these plywood patches and make sure it's all sealed in. Just go over the accessories, any like exposed nails, stuff like that.
This blower has been blowing through batteries today.
Okay.
Very careful.
Think we need a new blower?
Yes, we need a new blower.
Or is it the battery? Like it's just been like, how long have batteries been lasting?
But I've been ripping through batteries in like 10 minutes or less since we started working today.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Like I went to blow
Well,
up
that's
the
not good.
neighbor's driveway, and about 3 minutes into starting, my battery died. So there's a
Okay.
short somewhere in here. So be very careful
All right.
using this, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Might throw it off the roof.
Yeah, seriously. That's kind of what I'm a little worried about, is it's gonna, just don't get hurt.
Oh, I'll try not to. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. All right, so now we gotta make the great adventure over that far peak. This is gonna be a ton of fun. I got these 2 vents to seal in. One more. I don't know how much you guys can see right now, but we finished up that house. They're all sealed in for winter. This battery, I think, is junk. Oh yeah, no lights on. It was smoking, so I'm pretty sure that one's just toast. Good job.
So you can have the blower. I'll use the rake instead then.
I think that's pretty good. I think you did a pretty nice job. I know you do. All right, let's get the pylons away. Hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I forgot to film an outro for this video. So I just wanted to come on and test out the new studio. Miss Henna and I have been working on this over the last week or so. Wanted to make some changes to just make the environment overall easier to film and a more enjoyable spot. So I'll show you more of this to come in the next upcoming weeks. We have lots of roofing content to come over the next month or two as the cooler temperatures arise here in Southern Ontario. But yeah, just wanted to give a huge thanks to all of you guys who are still watching this far in the video. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more future content, and yeah, just thank you guys again. We love you, and we'll see you at the next one.